Hey, Chris.
Wait, hang on 1 second. I've never used this program before and I don't know. Hang on. How, that's not right at all. Hang on 1 second here. How do I, okay, there we go. Alright, don't touch anything and it should be fine. Okay. First of all, thank you so much for having me part of this interview. It's really cool that you guys are doing this, and I'm glad you guys are taking the time to actually talk to me about Nyan Cat.
Thank you so much for speaking with us today, all the way from Dallas, Texas, home of George W. Bush and Nyan Cat. What are some of your favorite things about Dallas?
I would say my most favorite things about Dallas is just the community. Like, everybody's so friendly here. It's so nice. Also, it's a huge city, so there's a lot of stuff to do. You can never really get tired just living around here. It's something I've never experienced in other cities that I've visited. It's just a really cool experience.
Well, let's cut right to the chase and ask the big question. We already know what Nyan Cat is and how it became so popular, but the question is, why did it become so popular? What do you think?
Okay, all right. That's actually a question I don't even really know the answer to. Nyan Cat just kind of exploded on the internet, and it's just been this huge, amazing pop culture thing, and it's just one of those things you can't really explain. But I do have a good guess, though. I would say it's just cats. And the internet is just run by cats. Everybody loves cats. It's like the mascot of the internet. And I know, Nyan Cat's based off my own cat. His name is Marty. And I just kind of feel like that had a really big contribution with it. Also, it's just something really happy and fun that just people can watch and enjoy. And it's amazing. That's all I have to say.
So after Nyan Nyan Cat was already on YouTube in the full video format, what would you say was the most influential event that helped the meme rise to stardom after that fact? What was the tipping point, do you think?
Well, it's actually really funny how the video came to be, how the meme grew into how big it is right now. When I first created it, it was just kind of supposed to be for a charity drive that I was doing for the American Red Cross. Like I said, I didn't really think much of it. It was supposed to be just kind of a Twitter avatar. But it just stayed on my website for about 3 days, on my website, prguitarman.com. And about 3 days later, the YouTube user Sarah June, she took the animated image and paired it with a popular Japanese song by Daniel. And that's how it came together on YouTube. And it was called the Nyan Cat there. And about 5 days later, I get all these notes from all my friends saying, hey, your video is on Attack of the Show, and it's also on College Humor, and it kind of got paired together at the same time. And it was also on the Daily What, which is a really big website for the internet as well. And all those things just kind of like exploded all at once. And I was like, oh, that's cool. It's all it's going viral. But I didn't really think much of it. I didn't think it would be a 78 million hit view kind of video. And but I really think that the social media is like all the people that it went to at that time, and just all the people sharing it around. That's just kind of what made it big.
Clearly, we gather from your online presence that you're more passionate about the art and community and cats. Love those cats. But, has there been any sort of monetary compensation for you? Have you had any book deals or cool art offers, anything like that?
I haven't done any book deals yet, but I'm telling you now, like, every meme on the internet right now, they all have a story to tell. I bet like we could take all the memes and just have their stories, and it would make an awesome book to tell. Like, this is stuff for the record books. This is like the internet's just evolving into something much bigger than what we know now. In terms of projects that I'm working on right now, I have been working closely with some companies. Like Hot Topic is working with our stuff. I recently did a gig for Vitamin Water, Nike, Back to the Future, several companies, and we've done some successful advertisements and merchandising, which is really awesome. I never thought anything like this would ever happen. And actually, this is kind of exclusive stuff, but we actually signed a toy deal right now with Jack Specific. They're one of the leading toy companies in the world, and we actually have some really cool stuff coming out this fall. Like right behind me, this giant Nyan Cat. It's so huge. I love it. And this is actually going to be at Toys R Us this fall around Christmas time. And this is also exclusive as well, but like, hang on a second. We also got like some really cool small 6-inch figurines. Like, this is the cool jazz one. the Valentine one, the Valentine Nyan Cat, and of course the original one. They'll all have like little sound bites in them. Right now, these are prototypes, so I'm warning you right now. This is not what's going to be in the final one. It's going to be like, I don't know if that's. It's not gonna have that. We're actually working closely with Daniel, and he is helping us use the music for the actual plush, and it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, expect those this fall, like around November, I'm guessing. But I'm super excited for that. But it's never been about the money, and what I'm doing this year, I'm working closely with some charities like. For the Child's Play charity with for PAX East and Penny Arcade. I what I do is I go to the website and I go to the hospitals and I donate. I basically buy everything on the on what they have on the wish list, so like all kids can enjoy stuff. I've donated to the American Red Cross, Doctors Without Borders, the Spokane Music Festival, and I'm hoping for some bigger charity work this year too. That's my pride and joy. I love helping people, and I just love just knowing that my art is helping just anybody in the world with this stuff.
What are a couple of your favorite renditions?
There's so many renditions of Nyan Cats out there, thousands, that it's so difficult to figure out which one I like the most. But if I had to choose one off the top of my head, I would say the one by Guy Collins. If you look up his YouTube video, Stray, it's kind of like the origin story by his interpretation on how it's made, kind of like a rags to riches kind of Nyan Cat story, basically like a stray cat that finds out that the internet exists and cats are all over the internet, and he just wants to be popular just like other cats out there. And I love that one. That one's probably one of my top favorites. Another one of my favorites, if you go to Nyan.cat and go to the flavor tab at the bottom, you can see a whole bunch of different ones. The cool jazz one's really cool. The Balanced Nyan Cat is awesome as well. I also have one coming up that I hope everybody likes. It's going to be pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much for having me part of this interview. I love you guys, and I love anybody that watches this video and loves Nyan Cat. Thank you so much.